Hi, I'm Jeff Weber, the original founder and CEO of Heirloom Cloud Corporation, a Delaware B Corp operating from Washington, D.C. John and I have been good friends for 20 years, often discussing the state of technology, innovation, and how that may or may not be serving the consumer. Afraid my family might lose our precious memories during multiple military moves, I transferred my old VHS tapes, photo albums, and entire music and movie discs to the cloud. Family and friends requested my help to do the same, and the boxes haven't stopped since. It wasn't until my autistic son lamented the challenges of getting hired that I flippantly suggested he turn the tedious task of media conversion into a much needed enterprise. At the beginning of the pandemic, I reached out to John for his advice on what a full-scale memory digitizing solution might look like. Unknowingly, his mom had just called, asking her tech-savvy son how to get her old memories to this thing called the cloud. She wanted to safely share old photos and videos with her family and friends, but it was so overwhelming. John's mom has a problem common to millions. This is why 72% of Americans say their old photos are more valuable than their homes. Memories are powerful, but like John's mom discovered, they're increasingly difficult to manage. We all know of a precious video clip that would spark joy and meaningful connection, but it's so difficult to share it with each fleeting opportunity. Instead, consumers gravitate to free online options. This no-cost technology comes with a sinister contract. With the consumer becoming the product, the situation worsens. Users are monetized by advertising, distracted by algorithms, and addicted to temporary dopamine hits. Broadcast social media often dissolves friendships rather than building meaningful, enduring, and trusted communities. There is no platform to share deeply personal content that builds positive relationships. This data shows that free technology like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram are not the place to be trusted with our photos, videos, and other cherished media. Families, schools, and other communities suffer from a lack of a safe place to connect over their shared intimate experiences. These powerful stories include trillions of memories that are currently inaccessible on aged media, lost in a sea of digital clutter, and failing to produce legacy for people of all generations. Now, memories of shared experiences increase oxytocin, the social bonding hormone. This is why people feel better when watching a cat video. But it's your oldest memories that provide content for the most joyful sharing. Old and new memories together have an enormous synergistic effect. Heirloom's all-in-one solution is a complement of products and services for the entire life cycle of all media and built on a private network. This includes conversion of priceless memories like VHS cassettes, boxes of photos, and Grandpa's old love letters. Verification of licensed media provides new access to old music CDs and movie DVDs. Media consolidation also includes easy import of content from Facebook, Google, and other less trusted platforms. Elderly relatives receive a steady stream of shared memories on Heirloom configured tablets. Lastly, with all memories intelligently curated in one place, it's seamless to order custom printed gifts for every occasion. Heirloom is a secure network, exempt from outside manipulation, and free for invited guests to enjoy the community. An account with 5 gigabytes of personal storage is awarded to each guest when a content owner shares memories to new people on the Heirloom network. These recipients enjoy an unlimited amount of memory shared from an unlimited number of their connections at no cost. Each of those freemium users can upgrade their own storage amount with a paid plan. Paid plans include unlimited access to licensed media verified by Heirloom. The application gains users and communities are strengthened as priceless memories, old and new, are shared with connections forged over many years. Now here's an example. I had Heirloom digitize my analog memories. That makes me the owner of this content. I made my wife Nancy an editor so she was able to delete or move some content to a private folder. As an editor, Nancy made a family folder and gave contributor access to our daughter Emily. The family folder had decades of photos, videos, and even priceless saved voicemails from our little kids. Now, living on her own, Emily was excited to have found her first grade class photo. As a contributor, she can share it with others at or below her level of permission. Emily gave contributor access just to this one photo to her friend Ashley, who is still in touch with the entire class in the 20 years since we've moved away. Ashley shared it with their old teacher, Mary Jones, as a viewer, the default permission. Viewers can comment but not reshare. Any user can remove or upgrade to any user up to their level of access. Now, besides Emily, there are 28 others who could safely enjoy this photo and receive a freemium Heirloom account if they don't already have one. The total available market for annual media conversion is calculated from a lifetime market of $60 billion. We estimate Heirloom and our global affiliates to fully exploit all these VHS cassettes and plastic discs within 10 years. We recognize the greatest revenues come from cloud subscriptions providing lifelong access to that content. Heirloom's strategy is consistent with the experts predicting cloud storage growth to a TAM of $222 billion by 2027. We also assert that collections of your favorite music and movies provide a legitimate lock-in to remain a paying Heirloom subscriber. Whether originally bought on discs, inherited, or purchased in the platform, this licensed media cannot be copied or downloaded, but can be enjoyed through the same type of real-time watch parties that interact with owned content from weddings, vacations, and other events worth enjoying in community on Heirloom. Digital picture frames are growing in demand, but consumers are more comprehensively served by selling tablets already cached with content and synchronized to stream new memories in the Heirloom application. Everyone loves a bound book, calendar, or photo reprints, but companies like Shutterfly lack access to all your memories, unable to suggest the best gifts at the right time. All of these companies here cause consumer friction due to gaps in interoperability, curation standards, and severe privacy concerns. All convert companies like Legacy Box produce digital clutter, uncurated and difficult to connect with others. Heirloom turns all content into meaningful memories. This includes the precious handwriting for the backs of photos that becomes searchable on Heirloom, opted-in artificial intelligence that adds a temporal and spatial component to a previously dumb piece of analog media, and the ability for your grandparents to add narration to this silent 8mm video reel. With all memories and metadata curated in one place, it's faster to connect with friends and family using this precious content. In an Heirloom private network, all connections further help curate memories by contributing social commentary to each piece of content. Heirloom's integrated platform removes every barrier to building meaningful, enduring, and trusted communities. Now, with a rental service for licensed video, Netflix has the greatest number of paid subscribers of any digital platform. However, there's a soundtrack, precious photos, and meaningful home movies about everyone's life. Built on a private network, the Heirloom Super application is trusted with these memories, not Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. This explosion of previously hidden away content creates a network effect as more users are invited to engage with each community. Recognized as a leading ecosystem for enjoying audio and video, Heirloom's player becomes the consumer choice for licensed content that traditional media companies have abandoned. Their partnerships with Heirloom help to ensure that trillions of environmentally disastrous plastic discs better protect copyrighted media susceptible to piracy and make Heirloom a platform for purchasing new music and movies. Now, Heirloom provides direct-to-consumer media conversion, but plans to build a network of global affiliates to dramatically increase the amount of priceless content and subscribers to Heirloom. There are over 30,000 worldwide businesses already operating as local photo shops, event videographers, and small-scale media digitizers. They all struggle to return content on DVDs, thumb drives, and dropping into one of a quagmire of boxes, leading to more digital clutter. Licensed Heirloom technology removes gaps from the media lifecycle for all these affiliates and their customers. Our cloud compute empowers affiliates to process more orders faster. They deliver a more delightful and private digital user experience to their customers. By 2026, Heirloom receives 12 million paid subscribers from direct-to-consumer, but 358 million through its affiliates. After almost 3 years of research, development, test, and evaluation, nearly 100 paid orders from memory conversion reside on Heirloom's minimally viable product. Obsessed from hearing from our customers, they explained how they'd like to interact with that content in a trusted way that no one else is offering. They want everything in one safe place. Many asked how to consolidate their holdings from Google, Apple, and Dropbox into their Heirloom account. Ongoing communications have been incredibly insightful, iterative, and help inform design of our minimally delightful product for wider release later in 2022. Heirloom helps consumers build meaningful, enduring, and trusted communities on a revolutionary business model. A private network where memory owners pay a subscription unencumbered from outside monetization. We also understand the power of diverse perspectives for our global brand, and We've identified young adults with autism as exceptional media handlers. More than preserving memories from the effects of fires, floods, and storms, Heirloom also preserves the environment through cloud efficiencies and the recycling of old plastic media. Millions of internet users are searching for meaning. Companies like Ancestry successfully connect people to their precious content, even as they display a mere fraction of your memories. It's also not an interactive community for all your photos and videos, and neither is Google. 57% of their users don't even trust them with a paid plan, let alone the growing wariness with free technology like Facebook. Consumers feel stuck, seeing no safe place to preserve all their legacy as the oldest baby boomers now approach their 80s. Exposing the fragility of life and the longingness to connecting community, the COVID-19 pandemic has amplified the need for a platform like Heirloom. We're successfully selling convertible notes to accredited investors and now seek a priced round of financing for acceleration into 2023 and an advertised hard launch. Investment will support targeted marketing while understanding the best advertising comes from joyful Heirloom customers sharing their memories. Some investment will support staff payroll, but the company already has recruited an army of SkillBridge interns paid for by the U.S. Defense Department. These project management professionals work up to 6 months as they transition into possible careers at Heirloom. We're not just building another app, but one supported by a network that connects millions to the most cherished memories and each other. I understand that Heirloom has a bright future with an exceptional product and market fit. We invite investors to help us learn how to make it even better, build a globally trusted brand, and take Heirloom public within 10 years. Thank you for your time. I'm Jeff Weber. I believe no memory left behind means no limit to the return on an Heirloom investment. Cheers.